Welcome to the Vegas Insider channel here on YouTube as we look at who potentially could be this year's Cinderella teams in the NCAA tournament. Kevin Rogers with you. When you look back through the years, of course, last year, St. Peter's becoming the first 15 seed to make the Elite Eight. Florida Gulf Coast years ago, the first 15 seed to make the Sweet 16. Also Loyola Chicago in 2018 and 11 that made the Final Four. So who is going to be that double-digit seed that can at least make the Sweet 16? That is the big question. And we've isolated two teams that you got to keep an eye out for. And we will begin with the Golden Flashes of Kent State. And Kent State's a 13 seed. They're facing Indiana in the opening round. And Kent State right now sitting at 7-1 odds to make the Sweet 16 at BetMGM. I think Kent State's got a really good opportunity. And when you look at the Golden Flashes and the road ahead, they'd have to win two games to get to the Sweet 16, and they'd have to beat the Indiana Hoosiers in the first game. And Kent State, a 28-6 record, very good as an underdog. They were competitive against the likes of Gonzaga, Houston, and Charleston earlier this season. Indiana was up and down the stretch. If for whatever reason Kent State can get by Indiana, they would face either Miami or Drake in the round of 32. And the Hurricanes were the number one team in the ACC tournament, but they ended up losing in the semifinals to Duke. Drake won the Missouri Valley Conference. So Drake, a pretty good team, but if Drake or Miami faced off with Kent State, I think it'd be tough for all those teams. So let's take a shot with Kent State at 7-1 odds to make the Sweet 16. Now, the second team we'll take a look at, another KSU, this time Kennesaw State out of the Atlantic Sun. And I think Kennesaw State's got a very good opportunity. When you look at their odds, they are sitting right now at 16-1 to make the Sweet 16. They are a 14 seed, and they face off with Xavier in the first round of the tournament. And then after that, Iowa State, and then the winner of Mississippi State and Pittsburgh. So very winnable games, at least in the second round. Xavier's going to be a tough game in the first round. Kennesaw State is double-digit dog in that game. But just tell you how far Kennesaw State has come. In 2020, they were 1-28. This past year, 26-8. Top team in the Atlantic Sun. Also, they won a lot of close games, 10-3 in games decided by 4 points or less. So Kennesaw State, definitely a team to keep an eye out for that could maybe win a few games in the tournament. Now you say, what about number 15 seeds? Who could be the St. Peter's from last year, possibly this year? I don't think any of them. Princeton, Colgate, Vermont, UNC, Asheville, those are the 4-15 seeds. We're not going to talk about the 16s because we've seen one 16 win ever. That was UMBC upsetting Virginia. But we've seen 15s win in the past. They may not win in the second round, but I think there's a good shot here with a 13 and a 14 with Kent State and with Kennesaw State that can maybe make some noise in the NCAA tournament. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Vegas Insider TV. Also, we have best bet videos. Check them out for Thursday and Friday, and then going into the weekend for the round of 32. I am Kevin Rogers. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, best of luck with your bets.